Oh, Call of Duty. It is the series that just keeps on giving. Every year, without fail, for the last, I don't know, almost 2 decades, we've been getting a Call of Duty game every single year. I recently played Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So just in the Black Ops series, we are up to 6. You got Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Cold War, and now Black Ops 6. So I've been a Call of Duty fan since Modern Warfare. So Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was the first Call of Duty game I played. But Modern Warfare 2 was the first Call of Duty game that I got seriously addicted to. And I loved it. From Modern Warfare all the way up until, I think, Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. One of those two. I was buying Call of Duty every year. So we had MW, MW2, World at War, we had MW3, then we had, I believe, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, then Infinite Warfare? I don't remember. Anyway, I was buying all of the Call of Duty games every single year that they would come out because I was addicted to Call of Duty. But it definitely peaked with Modern Warfare 2. MW3 came out and it was like fine. Black Ops was really cool. Black Ops 2 I had a lot of fun with as well. But MW3 wasn't so much in, and then Ghost, I actually really liked the guns and the gunplay, but none of my friends really played it, so I kind of played that one a lot by myself. And then Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare, it's Call of Duty, and Call of Duty just kept being the same thing over and over and over again. And then we get into like 2019, which was the reboot of Modern Warfare, and then we had Modern Warfare 2, and then we had Modern Warfare 3. So Call of Duty just keeps coming out. Well, last year I had played Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it was actually really good. Cole was telling me for a long time to play this one because he's like, well, you like Call of Duty and you like 80s. This is kind of like a Call of Duty with an 80s vibe. So I played that one and I really liked it. The story was actually really good. The gunplay was freaking awesome. Zombies was fun. Everything about that game I really liked. Now, going into Black Ops 6, once again, it's more Call of Duty. Of course, when I jump in, I played mostly multiplayer with my buddies and then zombies, which both were actually really fun. I really liked the Black Ops 6 multiplayer. I think I prestiged once, or I'm close to prestiging once if I haven't. But the zombies was really fun. Lots of cool maps on that. We were doing Easter eggs with my buddies. So it was definitely that classic, typical, oh, the game comes out in October, November. Everybody gets hyped. We're playing it on Game Pass because it's day one Game Pass now since Microsoft acquired Activision Blizzard. Yeah, we were all hyped. We played it for probably a month or two straight and then on and off the entire rest of the year. But never did I touch the campaign just because Call of Duty campaigns really haven't like jumped out and grabbed me like they used to. Like Black Ops 1 and 2 was freaking cool. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2 was really good. Don't remember MW3 at all. It's escaped my brain. Couldn't tell you one thing about Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. All I know is one of them had Kevin Spacey in there. What a guy. But I played Cold War, like I said, and I really liked the story in that. And jumping into Black Ops 6's story, I don't know if I like it better than Cold War. Cold War might have a better story, but this game has a lot of twists and, to me, more memorable moments, more memorable levels that I'm going to spoil now. So if you don't want to hear the spoilers of Black Ops 6 and some of the really cool levels that I liked, click off now. Otherwise, tune in. So when you first start playing the game, there's an open world section kind of in the beginning. I can't remember if it's level 2 or 3, which was fine. Like, it's different. I don't remember doing an open world section like this in Call of Duty where there's different POIs throughout the level, like this kind of bigger map that you have. And when you go to any of these POIs, you can unlock certain things that will be usable for you at the end of that mission when you're doing like this defensive/raid section of the map or of the level, which honestly was pretty cool. But while playing through the open world section. I think I did 3 or 4 of the POIs, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I just want to play the game. I just want to play Call of Duty and get to the end of the level and whatnot. So I did that. At the beginning of the game, I wasn't really hooked. Like, you're learning about the characters, playing through stuff, and I mean, it was just more Call of Duty at that point, and nothing really crazy had happened. And I thought the story was fine. There's a little bit of mystery to it. And then we start to pick up. You do a level where you're infiltrating a party, which was pretty freaky. Like, I mean, it's not freaky, but it was like kind of stressful while I'm playing the game, because it's, you know, you're trying to sneak around and do certain objectives without fighting at all, mind you. Like, you're literally sneaking around doing things, hacking a computer, trying to find notes that are hidden in coat pockets, looking at different art pieces and whatnot. So it's very stealth-like. And then, you know, more missions happen, and then we get to the mission where I was like, oh my gosh, this is a video game. Which, like I said, spoilers, this is where I think if you don't know about this, you should go into it blind, because it's pretty cool. It caught me off guard. But we get to a level where you play as this guy named Case, and you're at a facility, and you end up like falling through an elevator shaft or something. Like, you fall all the way down to the very bottom of this facility. While you're in this facility, your teammates are still up above on ground, and you're who knows how deep underground. But you start hallucinating, and you start seeing zombies. The game becomes like a straight up horror game, where you start to see these mannequins, like these puppet looking mannequins. And when you turn your back to them, they literally will run after you and smack you like the zombies do. But when you turn to face them, they freeze. And so when you're like running to do objectives, you can hear the clacking of their feet, of their wooden mannequin feet running toward you. The game is freaky. Super freaky at this point. Yeah, like I said, full on straight up horror game. And then one of the later missions too is one of the final missions. Same exact thing. You're playing as a different character, but you still hear these creepy mannequins. Like, you're in this completely pitch black room trying to turn on these generators, and you hear the mannequins' footsteps crawling around, and never knowing where they're at or when they're gonna come up and attack you. But like I said, when you hear them running behind you, you have to turn around and hurry and look at them so that they'll freeze, and then you can shoot them. So anyway, the game throws a curveball at you, like, I don't know, maybe a quarter to halfway through the game, and then it just keeps going. And then there's another part where you're at a casino, and you're learning about the twists and the betrayals, and then you're in a casino doing, like, you have to do a few casino games, and then you are battling inside this casino. Like, it's freaking cool. This game, thinking about it, I may like this more than Cold War as far as the story goes, though. I mean, the story itself, I think, is fine, but like the twists and then the levels, very memorable. Like, I will remember this for the rest of my life. I remember a lot of the missions in Modern Warfare and in Modern Warfare 2. You know, like in Modern Warfare, you know, Call of Duty 4, all gillied up, probably my favorite mission, probably a lot of people's favorite missions, but I still remember, you know, mission 1 where you're getting on the giant cargo ship, and you're battling through that. Yeah, you got all gillied up. You've got another mission where I don't remember what it's called, but it's dark, it's nighttime, there's fires all around, there's a tank on top of like this little hill, there's cargo containers around. Don't remember what it's called, but there's that mission. Modern Warfare 2, you've got the snow mission with the heartbeat sensor and an ACR. You've got the desert mission where you're rappelling. You know, in the snow mission when you're running across and you have to jump this gap, and then you're using these ice picks to climb and whatnot. Like, there's lots of missions that I've played throughout Call of Duty campaigns that have stuck with me. These missions in Black Ops 6 are going to stick with me for a long time. I thought that they were that good, and like I said, when the game turned into a straight up horror game, for one, freaked me the hell out, which I loved, but two, it was different. Like, Call of Duty, to my knowledge, not that I've played every campaign up to this point, but I've played a lot of them, has never done this, where it becomes a horror game, and it was really freaky, and I loved it. So, yeah, I mean, once again, like, it's still just more Call of Duty. I don't think that this Black Ops 6 campaign is life-changing by any means, but it was so much fun and very different to just what I'm used to with Call of Duty that I really liked it. So yeah, that's kind of just my quick short thoughts on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and its campaign. I mean, I'm not going to do a whole in-depth video on like the zombies or the multiplayer, because there's tons of videos out there, and I'm sure if you like Call of Duty, you've already played them. I think it's great. I think Black Ops 6 overall is a great game. If you want to jump in and experience the story, you got that. If you want to just play multiplayer with your buddies, you got that, which just feels like Call of Duty. It's awesome. And then you got the zombies, which is always a blast. So anyway, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 down below, especially the campaign. Let me know if you liked it or if you didn't like it. Let me know what you think about the horror sections, which are freaking awesome, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep it rad.